Hello everyone, I am Melinda NailFanatic of NailFanatic's Artistry Design Studio and Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot, as well as Now Pure Romance. I'm here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and this is our Chinese Zodiac Tarot mid-month reading for mid-August through mid-September 2017. And so I have a lot of room on the table because I plan to do a lot of cards in advance. I want to take time to thank you on my behalf and on the behalf of all your brothers and sisters of humanity who are watching this video and who will watch this video throughout its livelihood here on YouTube. For taking the time, whoever you are that has time to timestamp this for us. We really appreciate putting the timestamps into the comments. We appreciate those of you who are active participants and willing to do that for us. And let's go ahead and get into our reading. So I just have all of the signs here. The little sheets are flipped upside down. The first one I'm picking is the rabbit. So rabbit, you're first. It says you are smart, kind, and intuitive on the high vibration. The low vibration says you can be touchy, superficial, and crazy. And there's some of the years on there that you were born. If you didn't know you were crazy, well, I don't know what to tell you because I know my crazy. You got to know your own crazy. You don't want somebody else to try to inform you of what your crazy is. We all got a little bit of something that's a little crazy in us. All that means is there's something that's so unique about you that others can't really resonate it with it so well because it's so uniquely you. So we're going to begin with the words of clarity, and you see it flipping over here for you. The words of clarity that are saying for you, you're at a place of building blocks. It's time for you to start building. So I feel like you're using that smartness and that intuitiveness to receive the message. And whatever you're building up right now is regarding your childhood. I'm also hearing for somebody that there is a situation which has been brought down to what feels like building blocks. It's like the whole situation just kind of collapsed. It came down to its roots, and now the truth is out there, and the energy is there to be worked with at this time. And so let's see what is the main energy that it behooves you to embody at this time. And we will use this is only major arcanas, okay? So this is something that you want to keep in mind throughout the rest of this reading as well. These two are giving us a strong look at what our overall situation is at this time. So we have the Hermit here. The Hermit lets us know that it's to go inside and look for the answers that behooves us. That is a strong message for you. That you also, okay, I'm also hearing that something about this happens in September for you. During the time of Virgo, there's going to be some major advancement with this building block. Somebody else is even hearing about a child that they are that they have conceived. Whether you're the male or female party, you have conceived a child. You're going to find out about it, I'm hearing. But definitely a time of looking within for the answers, for the guidance, for the solutions that you're seeking. We're going to go ahead and move to the next set of cards. So I'm going to just kind of move along and get your messages out for you. And these messages are intended to fit you when you find it. If you found this channel, it's for you. And I would love to help you with personal readings on anything that you have going on. Personal consultations are always by donation. You can find out more on my website. The message from the Golden Pass is cooperation is important at this time. Cooperation is a key element to the accomplishment of what you're working on building, my dear rabbit. And it's also letting us know that this has to do with the balance within. And you know what? May as well go ahead and put the bottom of that other one out there too. We had the Chariot with that Hermit. So letting us know that things are in a situation of moving forward and advancing. Things are happening quickly. The growth, the learning that's coming in, this new learning situation that's coming in is coming in quickly. And I feel like it's a learning that is combined with others. I feel like sometimes you feel like you're the balancing agent between all of the others that are involved in the situation. And again, for somebody else, you're going to be building new partnerships, maybe working with a musician, working with a new band, new group. Sometime in September is coming out for you. I'm going to see what comes out of this deck for us to add to your reading here, my dear rabbit. And let's see what else we have for you. I am balanced. So between the time of the Hermit and the time of the Libra scales, which would be September, October-ish, you know, you're going to see a lot of progress being made. You're going to see things picking up quickly. You're going to be seeing a lot of harmonious cooperation in regards to this endeavor, whatever you're building up, whether it is an education, a band, a book, business, teaching children. Somebody is back to school, I'm hearing, and that's really relevant. And I see that with this good tarot, we're seeing that we're making progress. Again, it's showing progress, and this has to do with progress in the way we're thinking. So I'm definitely hearing a message here for somebody that you have been coping with some issues regarding some childhood past trauma that you went through that you had kept to yourself, and now you're actually opening up. Some of you are attending like group counseling sessions, and it's helping you to come to terms with what has happened and be able to release the energy so that you don't feel bound to it, so you can move forward. So that's really positive, and that's really a wonderful thing that you're doing for yourself. Keep doing that. And through your own obstacles and challenges, you will empower others. And if you haven't seen my Taking the Mic playlist, it's definitely going to be some information in there to show you how I'm doing that same thing, to give you an idea of what I mean. But there's many venues available, many different ways that you're able to utilize your situation to be of service. And what a better blessing can you find through challenge and conflict is but to be a servant to your brothers and sisters of humanity with it. For some of you, these issues that you're dealing with go back to issues with your mother. But for some of you, what's making you cope with these things that used to feel like you were slave to them is because you're now a mother. I talked about somebody who found out about a child that they had conceived, and I feel like for you, this is definitely, since you're becoming a mother, that you are willing to really look at these things differently and make the situation a blessing, not a default or a faultiness. Okay. And this child is actually going to help bring you into harmony within yourself. It's going to help you become more clear about what you want. It's going to help you be more determined to do what you need to do from your headspace to live in a more positive place, because I really feel that you don't want your child to have to go through the negativity that you were raised with. You would like to have freedom from that situation, and you have the energy here to support that. From this deck here, we have the Four of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So I see here that the situation involves a separating. There's a situation of the heart that involves a separating, where you both have your ways of doing things, and they're different. And so now it's time that you must part ways, because you're on a separate journey from one another. And so the Knight of Pentacles, he is very determined. When he gets moving fast, but he never moves until he's sure of his direction, until he's sure of his target, until he's exactly sure of what his plan is to do. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this and make sure that all of this came out before I continue.